Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am just doing a wear test on the Too Faced Born This Way translucent powder. I will do a intermittent wear test, I'll check in with you guys, and also a flash test on my camera to see if there's any flashback at all. So if you'd like to see how that translucent powder wears throughout the day, then please keep watching. So this little guy here decided to join me the other day, and of course I decided to pick the absolute crap out of it until it ended up looking 1,000 times worse. So we're gonna have to conceal her today. To start off, I'm just going in with my Fenty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. Next, to fill in my pores, I'm just using my Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, the pore minimizing one. And to spot conceal this bad boy, I'm just using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC25. This stuff is awesome for really long wearing and full coverage. Just a tiny little bit goes a long way, so I'm just going to put a wincy little dot on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to use my finger to dot that on first. Just going to put a little bit under my eyes also, just to conceal my dark circles. And then I'm just taking this Real Techniques Expert Face Brush just to kind of blend out that concealer a little bit. So I've been using this beauty blender for way too long. Don't even want to tell you how long it's been because that's disgusting. So out with the old and in with the new. New year, new me, new year, new beauty blender. So let's just pop open this new bad boy. Now, because I'm going to be testing out this new to me, Too Faced Born This Way translucent setting powder, I thought it would be beneficial to go in with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I'm in the shade Warm Nude. Not sure if you can tell or not, but I have gained a glorious tan this summer, only to get darker, which I love. I am very thankful that my skin tans easily. For contour, I'm just going in with my Clinique Chubby Stick in the shade Curvy Contour. And then I'm just going to blend that out using my beauty blender again. So the shopping centre car park across the road is currently getting demolished, and that's what all the loud noise is, so I apologise for that. But you're probably going to cop it for the next 3 years, to be honest, bub. For my concealer, I'm just using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm just going to use trace this one up before I start using more of my new one. And again, I'm just going to blend that out using my beauty blender. And now for the star of the show, I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way translucent powder to set my face. Well, that comes out quickly. So I'm just going to start by baking under my eyes, just how I usually would with any other powder. And then I'm going to set my smile lines. She is set. And then I really like to push my translucent powder into the skin to kind of lock my foundation in place, especially in the areas where I crease or get oily. So basically my whole face. First impressions, now that I've kind of pushed it into the skin, my skin looks pretty smooth and soft. It doesn't look cakey. It's not really gripping to like any sort of dry patches like around this pimple here. It's looking pretty good so far. And then I'm just going to take my fluffy brush, take a little bit more translucent powder just to kind of help dust away any excess. I never really bake for long. I just kind of bake under my eyes and let it sit there while I set the rest of my face. And then that's about it. That usually works for me. Why does my face look so white? Must be the light. Because in person, it looks nice. So yeah, as I was saying, my skin at the moment looks very smooth, matte, but not too matte. It just looks kind of like my skin but better kind of situation. I'm loving the foundation and translucent powder duo that's happening here. So I'm just going to film the rest of like my powder products, and then I'm going to film the rest of my face off of camera, but I'll check in with you throughout the day as to how the setting powder is going. I'm not going to set it with like setting spray or anything. I just want to see how it goes on its own, so stick around. To contour my face, I'm just using my Hoola by Benefit, my trusty Hoola by Benefit. Okay, so the powder's kind of clinging in patches, which is a bit annoying. Like, it's not really going over the top of how my Face of Australia or my Laura Mercier powder usually goes over the top. To bronze up a little bit more, I'm just using my Bare Minerals Invisible Bronze in the shade Medium. I hate that my face is looking so white on camera, because in person it looks, I was going to say flawless, but in person it looks really nice. Like, the colour match is what I'm trying to say, looks really good. And then on camera it's like we're having a flashback Mary moment. Just going to pop on a little bit of blush. This is the Sephora Colourful in the shade Sweet on You number 5. Just like a gorgeous kind of coral shade. And then lastly, for my highlight, I'm using my Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Highlighter in the shade Hustler Baby, which is this one here that I've hit pan. This was my go-to highlighter for so long. So that is it for the powder products over the top of that translucent powder that we are wear testing today. So like I said, make sure you stick around for the check-ins. I'll hopefully do a couple. My niece is coming over tonight for a sleepover, so hopefully I get at least one in. But yeah, I'll let you know. Hello, I am back. It has been about 3 hours now. My skin still looks pretty much exactly the same as when I put the translucent powder on and did like the rest of my makeup. The only thing though is my forehead has gone like the tiniest bit shiny, not really noticeable unless you're really looking for it. The rest of my face though has stayed matte. My smile lines haven't creased at all, which is strange because usually they're one of the first things that does crease. I don't know if that's the foundation or if that is the translucent powder or the combination of both, but I am super happy with it at the moment. So yeah, I'll keep you updated again a little later on. So I'm back for my final check-in. It is almost 7 o'clock now, so I've had my makeup on for about 9 hours. For the update, let's have a closer look. The foundation has settled into my smile lines. My forehead has gotten a lot oilier. Not really bad though, like it still looks fine, I guess. I could probably just, well, I would just put on a tiny little bit of powder over the top and it would look really good. The rest of my face has finally got a little bit oily, probably about as oily as what my forehead was beforehand, because my forehead tends to be the oiliest part of my face. So I'm definitely very impressed with the translucent powder that I bought. I will include some photos with flash after this so you can see what it looks like and to see if there's any flash black. As for the flashback, I found there was a little bit, but it wasn't shocking. There wasn't any flashback Mary going on, thank God for that. So yeah, if you're looking for a new translucent powder, I would definitely recommend buying this. And as always, if you did enjoy my video, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you all in my next video.